Pour yourself a cold one and join us for an hour filled to the brim with fun,
bite your tushy,
entertainment,
donkey, don't give me that side,
information,
that is heavenly,
and a little weirdness.
Yeah, if you show up to the St. Patty's Day parade just with no green,
we're pinching you.
Yeah, we're
right
coming.
there.
We're coming at you.
With your permission, because we don't want to be sued.
It's Happy Hour with DJ Kyle.
Welcome to the show. It's Happy Hour right here on Lake TV. I'm your host, DJ Kyle. Sit back, relax, because we've got a very informative show lined up for you. James Radford from Kids Cove Respite Home is going to be on sharing about really the passion and all the stuff that has to do with Kids Cove. So you're not going to want to miss that. And also we let you know a lot of the great things that are going on around the Lake of the Ozarks with the Lake West Chamber. And we have Mike in here telling us about some of the St. Paddy's Day things. And we're going to be doing a Beanboozled challenge. Right here, it's all on Happy Hour.
Happy Hour with DJ Kyle is here because of these amazing sponsors. Our Veterinary, with locations in Lynn Creek and Laurie. Serdike Yamaha, your home for year-round fun. And American Elm Company, offering exceptional decor and interior design.
Whatever it is that pulls you in, Yamaha is here to elevate every moment and bring you closer to where you need to be. That's the power of the water.
Visit Serdike Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
If it's happening at the lake, it's happening on Lake TV. From the polar plunge to festivals, parades, aquapalooza, and boat shows, Lake TV has it all. Even the granddaddy of them all, the shootouts. If you're looking for places to party, things to do, or even a new home to move into, you've gotta love Lake TV.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Hello and welcome back to Happy Hour. I'm your host, DJ Kyle, and right here in the passenger seat on our Happy Hour show today, we have a busy man from Lake West Chamber. We have Mike. Mike, how you doing today?
Doing great, doing great. How are you?
Good to see you. I'm doing fantastic.
Good.
My hands are a little cold because I'm nervous about what's going to be happening a little bit later on as we're talking, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to it either.
I
but,
know. We've heard. From the uppers, what we have to do here. So yeah, we'll see if we can get through this.
I just want them to know that I don't get even, I get ahead.
So
that's all I want to make just make that statement right now. You can ask my wife, she will warn people as well. Mike doesn't get even, he gets ahead.
He gets ahead.
It will happen. You just don't know when.
It will. Well, Mike, you have a lot of stuff that's going on here for the Lake West Chamber and all around Lake of the Ozarks. So tell us what, first of all, what have you been really, really busy with?
I'll tell you what, we've got something coming up here, and I got to get ready.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh,
got to get ready.
Yes.
Got to get the green going because we've got our St. Patrick's Day pub crawl and boat parade coming up. So we've really been working hard on getting this organized, getting it scheduled, getting it ready so that everybody can have a great time, a safe time during St. Patrick's Day.
And this is such a huge event. Like people just, they deck out their boats, they get all dressed up, they get on the celebration cruises are all involved. So I love it. So tell us a little bit more about that.
I've actually been getting calls from Texas, Illinois, Arkansas, New York. People that come in, they come in from all over the country for these events because it's a great way to kick off the year. This is really kind of the kickoff of the spring season, the boating season, get people out on the water. And we started off with the boat parade. So our boat parade, we have the Celebration Cruise Lines. We actually lease those out. We have, if we fill them up, and I want to fill up 2 boats, all right? We need at least 100 people on both boats. Get those boats out there, fill them up. And we have a couple of things that are unique on these boats. First, you can bring a cooler. Did you know that?
Hey, that's nice.
You can bring your own cooler. This is the only event that they allow that, because we're going to go to 4 different stops, and you're going to be buying your alcohol and some food. Get your food too, because you need to have that food at 4 different stops as we go on the boat cruise. And we're going to kick things off over at Captain Ron's. That's where our launch point is. And Captain Ron's will be offering a breakfast that morning. So you can start with breakfast, come decked out, dressed up, ready to go. We'll get you your boat tickets, your boarding passes there. We'll also have some shirts and sweatshirts available for sale if you want to buy one, or you can pre-order those from the chamber when you order your tickets.
Yeah, I would say you pre-order them, because you want to probably put that in with all of your decor and stuff, because they're always, every year, they're like the coolest t-shirts. I love the designs, and so always having great stuff.
We always try to have something unique, something fun. It also has information about where you've been, where you're going. So working with the designers to get the decoration on front, but we also on the back will have the stops and the pub crawl stops.
So not only do you need to have one, but during the crawl, your friend needs to have one, so you could look at their back and go, "Where have we been? Okay,
and where are we going?
Look at my back. Tell me."
Exactly.
And so now there's still tickets available for this.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Okay.
We're just getting started on ticket sales right now. So give us a call at the Lake West Chamber. It's 573-374-5500. And we can get you some tickets, or you can even shoot us an email to info@lakewestchamber.com. We'll get a hold of you and get you those tickets. And if we can't answer the phone right at the moment, please leave a message and we will get back to you, because we want to make sure everybody has a good time.
Yeah. So what happens if I don't have a boat?
Oh, so you can either come and join us on the cruise, or
Okay.
you can actually bring your own boat.
Oh,
So we have people that will bring their own boat, and they'll follow the cruise boat around to each of the stops, and so they'll decorate those, and like they decorate themselves, they'll decorate the boats and follow that around. And we're hoping for some beautiful weather like we're having right now for this, so that everybody can get their boats out and have a good time. And the stops we have this year, we got some great ports of call. So we're going to kick off at Captain Ron's. We're going to go from there, and then we've got the Fishing Company. Great people, great food, great venue. Then we go to Bear Bottom. They always do a great job with things. Then from there, it's Naughty Fish Rum Bar, and then we are back to Bear Bottom. So we've got a great little ports of call, great stops we can go to, and just have a good day, a relaxing day. And that's what it's all about, having fun. Now, it's Saturday, March 16th. Official St. Paddy's Day is on Sunday.
Yes.
So, hey, you don't have to work the next day.
But
Now, you
that's
may have
okay,
to get up and go to church, all right? But you don't have to work the next day, so you will get to have some time to recover.
Yeah. So when we get off the water parade, we also have the St. Paddy's Day pub crawl on the same day, right?
The same day. So our water parade gets done around 4:30, and then we kick off the St. Patrick's Day pub crawl about 5 o'clock. So with our pub crawl, we actually have 11 large buses, full-size buses that we contract with to take us to our 14 different locations on the west side of the lake. So going up and down Highway 5, got a little bit on 135, and I'm going to run through the route locations here because we've got some great venues. We actually have some new venues this year. They're looking forward to it. They're all they're going to have some live entertainment. They're going to have some fun things for you to do at these venues. So we're really, really looking forward to this. So I'm just going to run through, and this is in alphabetical order so nobody gets their feelings hurt, right? But we're going to start off, and it's not the actual route that you're going to go on, but it's alphabetical. So we've got the American Legion, Post 624, Bear Bottom Resort, Branding Iron, Captain Ron's, Chances Are, Chicks and Dicks, Frankie and Louie's, Naughty Fish Rum Bar, Red's Barbecue, Rocky Top Bar and Grill, Stogie's Liquor and Tavern, The Glory Hole, Westside Pub, and Whiskey Dick's.
Wow.
So we have got routes to and bars to go to, restaurants to go to, venues to go to satisfy everybody's fun
Absolutely
that they want to have.
And people can get tickets for this. There's also lodging available.
So we have some lodging sponsors, and our lodging sponsors, hey, you need a place to stay, you're coming in from out of town, stay at one of our lodging sponsors, and our lodging sponsors include Bear Bottom Resort, Captain Ron's has some lodging, Deepwater Inn, Hawks Landing, Rock Harbor Resort, Lake Days Rentals, and Four Seasons Property Management. So they'll have some specials going on with that. So if you're coming in from out of town, need a place to stay, or you just want to have a place where a big group of you can stay and continue the fun, check out each of those lodging locations and have a good time with them too. Because once again, it's about having fun, but we want to be safe.
That's right.
We definitely want to make sure that you're safe. And our buses are going to run from 5 p.m. approximately till 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a long day, but it's a fun day. And once again, we got 14 stops with 11 buses. So you shouldn't be sitting at any one stop. If you want to hit everything, you should be able to hit every single venue if that's your goal. And I know there are some people that come here that is their goal. They want to have at least one drink at every one of those stops.
Well, we don't have much time, so let's talk about real quick the Business Expo that's coming up. Now that is Saturday, March 23rd. And I'm super excited because we get to go to the expo and we're going to be doing the Beanboozled challenge with some of the folks at the expo. So let's just...
Right. So first of all, I'm going to take my hat off so I'm getting in my business mode.
Yes, that's right.
This is Paddy Day mode. Now we're in business mode.
Now we're in business mode.
We're serious.
So let's talk a little bit about the Business Expo, and then we'll just finish on the Beanboozled.
Are you sure we're going to do the Beanboozled first, or we're going to do the expo first?
Let's do the Beanboozled.
All right.
Let's try this.
So
okay, pick a bean.
Oh, I'm afraid.
I'm going to go with this one right here. So this is either... I either have peach or barf. Oh, that sounds like a horrible idea.
Oh, good. Which one did I get?
You got the one, I don't know.
I think that's that one.
Toasted marshmallow or a stinky bug.
Ooh.
Let's give it a shot.
All right.
I don't know if I can do the interview after this.
All right. Well, I got
barf.
I got bug.
I got barf. All right.
That's why I can't. Ooh.
The reason we did this.
If you've never had stinky bug, don't.
The reason we did this is because we're going to be doing this with some of the folks at the Business Expo.
Are you going to finish that off?
Of course. I'm getting another one later.
You're more man than I.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was nasty.
So the Business Expo.
All
wow.
right.
Don't
Seriously.
mind my face. That's Saturday, March 23rd. Tell us a little bit about this while I recover.
So Saturday, March 23rd, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. over at Lake Christian Academy, we have our Lake West Business Expo. And we've been doing this for several years. We get 80 plus businesses, nonprofit organizations. They come out, they want to talk with you, meet with you, show their wares, get you some ideas for, hey, what's that next honeydew list that you're going to have? That's why my wife's not allowed to go because I always end up with a honeydew list. But it's a great time to meet the owners, meet the managers, meet the staff of these places that maybe you go into once in a while, or maybe you just drive by and you're like, man, I should stop in there. Yeah. I've got an idea. Maybe they can help me. So this is a great opportunity to come out and meet these organizations, face to face. Meet the owners and managers of these organizations face to face. Get some, conversations going and just have a good time. Relaxing environment. Lake Christian Academy does a great job supporting us on this. And they have food there to help out with some fundraising for them as an organization as well. And this event is free to the public, free parking, so you don't have to worry about paying anything when you come in. It's come in, have a good time, meet the people here on the West Side. We want to support our West Side businesses. Now, I do still have a few booths open. So if you're a business or a nonprofit organization and you're looking for a Business Expo opportunity, I do have a few booths that are open, and we would love to talk to you about that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming in on the show, and I'm excited because of the Business Expo. Maybe we can redo this again, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got to recover from this one, so we'll have some more happy hour coming up right after this. You guys stay tuned.
If you like local high school sports, Lake TV is the place to be. We bring you live high school football games in the fall, along with the High School Football Coaches Show. In the winter, Lake TV brings you live high school basketball and the High School Basketball Coaches Show. Tune into Lake TV for local high school sports, featuring the Indians, Mustangs, Tigers, Lakers, and Pintos. If you like local high school sports, Lake TV is the place to be.
Whatever it is that pulls you in, Yamaha is here to elevate every moment and bring you closer to where you need to be. That's the power of the water.
Visit Surdak Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
Hello and welcome back to Happy Hour. Again, I'm your host, DJ Kyle. Right over here, we have James Radford. And James, thank you so much for coming in on the show. I'm very excited because reading through the newsletter here, I've learned a lot about what you're doing and, of course, talking to you off camera. But I want you to share with us, what is it that you're involved with? What is Kids Cove?
Kids Cove is Kids Cove Respite Home. It's basically an opportunity for us to provide respite care that foster families need to be able to get a break. Yeah. And also to give the foster kids a break by giving them a fun vacation that they wouldn't normally get to have. The state of Missouri only pays for 1 day per child per month of respite care. Okay. Respite care is basically defined as folks, respite care providers are folks who are trained in how to care for kids in the foster system. 99% of the time they're foster parents themselves. And so it's just part of the licensing we do. The problem is since it is mostly foster families that are doing it, it's hard to find somebody that is willing to step up and go, oh yeah, I'll watch your kids for 24 hours so you can go get a break when I've got 10 kids here and I'm going nuts. Yeah. And so because the state only provides 24 hours per day per month, we said, okay, how can we fix this? It's easy to complain about it. How can we fix it? So my solution was, well, let's start a respite care home and let's give those families a week, a month of a break and a date night a week that they can get away. And then on the date nights, we'll even let you bring your bio kids with you as well, so you don't have to worry about trying to find care for everybody. We'll just take care of everybody for you for a night, and you can just get out and take a break.
So, James, how did you get into this? What made you? This is such a great idea and a great thing, especially for those that have foster kids. So, how did you get involved in this?
Well, this was this way of doing things, or the way we're setting this up, is modeled after a place called Coyote Hill Children's Home, which my wife and I started at back in 2020, 2 weeks before the pandemic started. Oh, yeah. And before that, we were actually traveling the country. We'd been homeless in Sacramento, California, so we were refugees, and we didn't have any place to go, so my wife and I were at dinner one night, and she said, what does success look like to you? And I said, well, it doesn't look like couch surfing and staying with your parents any longer. Yeah. And she said, well, I've got an idea. Let's just sell everything and buy an RV and hit the road. And I said, are you my wife? Who is this person?
Who are you?
That's not you at all. And so that's what we did. We got rid of everything. We packed up and we hit the road and we traveled east. And the Lord said, I'll tell you when to stop. And my wife said, well, let's make sure it's not Missouri. And so here we are in Missouri.
Yep, there you go. Yep. God will take you to where He wants to take you. So you started in the home, and the rest is history.
Yeah, we started at Coyote Hill Children's Home. Through the pandemic, we were watching kids. Our youngest kid at that point was my daughter. She was 3 or 4 years old at the time. Then we had 2 sibling sets of girls that were between 11 and 15. Yeah. And then we had 2 boys that were both 8 years old. And then we had our 2 older boys that were both like 12 and 15 at the time, or 16 at the time. And so we started out there just doing respite care. And then we did that through the summer. And then that October, we moved into the Zimmer home with that group of kids, and the rest is history. We actually moved here in 2022. We brought 2 of the girls with us, one of which we adopted, and now she's off and with her significant other now, and they've got a baby coming, so about to be a grandpa, which is kind of weird. And here we are. So
that is so great. So there's a need for the Kids Cove and what you're doing. How can people get involved, and what is it that you're needing right now to make this thing really unfold and really happen?
Well, the need is great. Let me start by saying that. About 50% of families who start in foster care don't renew their license after 2 years. Yeah. Across this area, we're down by about 28% on foster families from 2 years ago. And the need for foster families is exponential. Yeah.
And so then also the need to give them a break is is equally important.
Right.
So I love that you're able to step in and do this.
Yeah, and so what we need right now is we're just trying to get the word out about what's going on in the foster community. The other thing that people don't consider is 1 in 5 kids in Camden County are being raised by grandparents, and so that's a whole nother spectrum of kids that and grandparents that need a break.
Yeah.
And so what we're doing right now is this is a grassroots effort. Yeah. We're going to start with what we have here. We're hoping to raise $90,000 this year to get Kids Cove off the ground, and then from there, we're going to find other ways to be able to meet those needs.
Yeah, and you have a crawfish boil coming up May 16th, right?
We do, yeah.
It's a live auction.
We do, and it's out at a property we own in Versailles. The goal is to get contractors and other folks out there to see the property with the hopes of bringing some people alongside to help us finish it, so we can auction that property off to raise the rest of the funds we need for the rest of the year and years to come.
Yeah, this is just amazing. Now, where can they go to get your newsletter or to read more about the information and maybe to be a sponsor or to be able to give?
Yeah, our website is www.kidscoverespitehome.org, and we're using Give Butter for our fundraising efforts. So you can click on the link there and give.
Very cool.
And also sign up for our newsletter.
Well, great. Well, James, thank you so much for coming in, and good luck with everything. And please go check them out online and give. What a great thing.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful rest
You
of your
too.
day. And we have more Happy Hour coming up right after this. You stay right there.
Whatever it is that pulls you in, Yamaha is here to elevate every moment and bring you closer to where you need to be. That's the power of the water.
Visit Surdak Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all. We think it's hot stuff when things cool down. We spring into action when things start warming up. Of course, summer is one big, huge shootout on Lake TV. And we fall in love all over again when autumn rolls around. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, Lake TV's got it all.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it. Welcome to another edition of Furry Friends presented by our veterinary. I'm Megan Albers. This is Mary Meow Tilly. We are out here at Ozarks Kat and K9, and it's a chilly day, but it's not too bad out here.
Better than it has been.
Yes, decided to come out to the yard. We have a puppy today, which is always fun.
A very active puppy.
Yes, very active, off camera. He might have tried to take her out. It was fine. He was just extra playful.
He tried to kneecap me.
Yes, a little bit. So this is Pedro.
Yes.
Tell me about Pedro.
Okay, so Pedro was part of a litter who came into us when they were about 10 weeks old.
Okay.
Somebody was working at a job site and found puppies there. And they were actually fostered for a little while by our friend Allie, who runs AP & Company over on the Strip. And when she fosters for us, she takes them to the shop with her. Mm-hmm. So they all had names that began with A or P.
Nice.
The girls were A names, the boys were P names. So that's how he got the name Pedro. After Pedro Pascal.
Oh, there you go.
And so he is almost 6 months old now, and he is the last of his litter to find a home.
Okay.
And when he came in, he was my favorite. I couldn't believe, he was very, very playful, very friendly. I couldn't believe that, he didn't get picked as one of the first ones to go.
Yeah.
But he's been here a little while now. He's a good boy, very playful, got all that puppy energy. I am told that he loves to play fetch. They love to toss, he loves to have the ball tossed and everything and bring it back to him. He is doing good on a leash. They're having a decent time walking him and everything. As far as other behaviors, he's going to need some training.
Oh yes.
We need to work on that potty training, and he is a chewer. I've told that he likes to chew up stuffies. He likes to chew up blankets. So we can't really put the soft things in the kennel with him like that. The other thing that we're seeing with him is that he's not really responding to other dogs very well.
Okay.
We've tried him with several different ones and not sure exactly why, because he has been here. Usually when we get in young puppies, and they've been interacting with the dogs all the time, and everything, that they do fine. But he's not really wanting to make friends here, so he's... If you do have another dog, then probably going to need a meet and greet or two with that dog. Otherwise, he may do best as the only dog in the household. And with his energy level and playfulness, you may not need anybody else.
Yes.
He's been running out in the yard since we got out here and having a blast. But probably would do good with kids. Okay. Maybe not teeny tiny ones, because he jumped on me and just about knocked me down. So maybe those older elementary school, junior high school age kids might be great for him.
A little better center of gravity kind of
exactly. Yeah. But he's a good boy, and he's the last of his litter, and we need to get him out of here before he just grows up in the shelter.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, he's super sweet. I mean, like she mentioned, he's going to need some training, as every puppy does.
Oh,
but
here he comes.
The benefit of a puppy is they're a sponge. They learn super quick. I imagine he's super smart.
Yeah.
He's gentle.
Oh, and we had these guys labeled as pointer and healer mixes.
Pointer and healer,
Yep.
Okay.
And as always, that's just our best guess. When we have a litter that comes in like that, we try to pick out the... in our computer system, it allows us to put up to 2 specific breeds.
Yeah.
So we try to pick out the 2 breeds that are most prominent in that litter, and that's what we label them as.
Yeah.
So we have him as pointer healer, and almost 6 months old now.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. Well, he's going to make a great family dog, I think. I mean, again,
I think so,
get
too.
some kids in the backyard, throwing the ball around, hours of fun. And puppies just need something to exhaust them, and then they'll sleep. They just need lots of exercise. So as always, you can apply to adopt at OzarksKatandK9.com. And of course, you can come down to the shelter to meet Pedro and play with him in the yard. Thanks again, Mary. It's always fun.
Always.
Hanging out with you and
Best
watching
part of my
you
week.
nearly get taken out by a dog, but it's on-the-job hazards, right?
Yep. If you don't go home with a bruise or 2, then you ain't been spending any time with the animals.
Yes. That does it for another Furry Friends presented by our veterinary. Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it. Happy Hour with DJ Kyle is here because of these amazing sponsors. Our veterinary, with locations in Lynn Creek and Lori. Surdike Yamaha, your home for year-round fun. And American Elm Company, offering exceptional decor and interior design.
Thank you so much for joining us this week on Happy Hour. Hope you had a great show. I hope you enjoyed it. And I want to say thanks to Mike from Lake West Chamber and also James from Kids Cove for coming on the show. And of course, our furry friend, that dog named Pedro. Don't forget to join us next week with a whole lot more Happy Hour right here on Lake TV.